let's talk about the actual artistry, right?
Okay.
The creating process. Where do you get the inspiration from?
So I do this thing where I go on YouTube and I look up beats. And I don't really like to plan before unless sometimes I'm in a mood and it just comes.
Hmm.
But if I hear a beat and I feel it and it just comes naturally. Like I
Okay.
usually do like a mumble first.
Hmm.
So I'll go through the beat and I'll just like mumble and then I just start writing.
Writing.
And that's kind of where I get inspiration. And also, when you're listening to other artists as well, you might like their flow. I like to study, I like
Okay.
to study the game. So you learn their flow and like you're like, okay, I want to have my own sound. I always
Yeah.
thought I could never really like rap or anything like that because my voice is very, kind of smooth. I'm not very aggressive. So I
Yeah.
thought you had to be aggressive. But I realized that's not what it is. Like you have to find your niche, so that's what I'm doing now. But inspiration, just I love beats even. Anything music. So if I
Okay.
hear anything, I just start writing.
So where do you draw the inspiration from? Like, what other topics do you like talking about?
Mhm.
Love, pain, niggas doing bad shit to girls or whatever. What is the topic of your,
I think
the
everything.
inspiration?
I think everything. Love, niggas, struggling. Like I
Okay.
feel like I write about kind of everything. So inspiration is more so what I go through, experiences, anything in my music. I always try to say like you'll never hear things that are really fabricated. It's either how I feel, something I've done, been through, what I
Yeah.
want, and yeah, that's the inspiration. I guess I can
Okay.
talk about all that though.
As far as the writing process, though, how do you go by, writing? Like, do
Mhm.
you write everywhere, like in the
Mhm.
shower, just like putting words together, or it has to be a dedicated place where it's very quiet, birds are
Mhm.
singing, and
Mhm.
then with you and a paper and a pen, then you start writing, or you can write in the metro,
Mhm.
or is that how is the writing process for you?
So I used to write like pen and paper in
Okay.
my notes in my journal, but I don't do that anymore because my mom traumatized me. One day I came in like all my stuff was thrown away, and I'm not even
Why?
joking. Because she was like, "This is devilish music. What are you doing?" African moms. I love her though, but she threw all my stuff away. So now I actually write in my notes.
Okay.
So anywhere like if I feel something or like I think about it, I just start. It's just kind of natural. So I just start
Yes,
out
sir.
loud if I'm in the shower in my room.
Hmm.
But yeah, I like writing my notes for now,
Okay.
but I'll probably get a notebook too because Apple, you can lose all that if I don't back up
Okay.
my phone.
So
So.
the writing process, though, do you polish whatever you write
Mhm.
initially, or that's the initial vibe that you get? Because some people just don't polish it at all. It's
Mm.
whatever comes out
Mm.
that goes on tape, and
Mm.
that's it. They don't polish it later on. They don't,
Mm.
rewrite it, whatever the case might be. It's just like
Mm.
one take, boom, let's go, another
Right.
one. Like, how is that process for you?
So I do both. So
Okay,
first I just do like kind of like the in the moment, and then I go back, and
and
then I
revisit.
either take
Okay,
this out. I want this. This will sound better. Yeah. So I do like that first, and then the polish
okay.
after.
Let's talk about the recording process. What
Mhm.
do you have to have in the studio for a good
Mhm.
session?
I feel like when you're singing, if I'm singing, I don't have anything besides water
Okay.
because I don't want to go through the
Yeah.
whole training
Okay.
myself to know how to be vocally good when
Hmm.
you're drunk. I don't want to do that. I like to really be focused,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't drink or smoke or anything if I'm gonna sing.
Hmm.
Rapping, I can maybe take like a shot. But even then, like I try to be as sober as possible, just water and my music.
Okay. So do you like to have your homies, like your homegirl around, or
Mhm.
just you and the engineer?
Both. Yeah.
Okay.
For like these last two studio sessions, I've had my friends. I think also just to get more comfortable, and I think for the next ones though, I'm probably gonna be by myself.
Okay.
But I can do both. I like having my friends there too, especially like for like a song that's like hype. It's fun to see their reactions
Okay.
and get like an opinion.
I mean, do you like taking input from people, or if they're not in that creative state of mind? Because some homegirls probably might just be like friends hanging
Yeah.
around. If they're not into the artistry, they might not have the vibe and the flow to help you
Right.
out. But do you take like feedbacks from people, or it's just like whatever you come to the studio with, you go with?
Yeah, so whatever I come to the studio with, I go with.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll like send my cousin or something, oh, like this sounds good, or me
Okay.
just in the process of
All right.
writing. I take constructive criticism from anyone, honestly, just because I feel like, you know, you can learn anything from everyone. But when it comes to music, I feel like if it's not someone that's actually in the business or has done it or has
Yeah.
experience, I won't actually take it into consideration with my music. But I'll
Okay.
still listen to criticism.
So you tend to
Take
trust
it in.
more of your instinct more.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. So as far as role models, right? If you have
Mhm.
to name a couple of people you're looking up to right now in the
Mhm.
industry,
Mhm.
who are they?
Ooh, that's gonna be easy.
Megan?
For sure. Heck yeah. I'm a
Cardi?
hot girl. I'm a hot girl. Definitely Megan. Um, always Nicki Minaj. I love her.
Yeah, successful.
Yeah, so those two, you said three?
I mean, you
Nice.
can name whatever though.
Okay,
That's
so
many.
okay, Megan Thee
Yeah.
Stallion, Nicki
Nicki.
Minaj. I love Aaliyah. Rest in peace to
Yeah.
her.
Ali is dope.
I'm like a '90s, 2000s type of person. So R&B. I love Foxy Brown,
Yeah. That's
TLC,
crazy.
Little Kim,
Yeah.
Jay-Z. Like I just love I
So
love
are you
them.
trying to say that your music's gonna reflect those people?
Mm,
Like a combination of the singing and the rap and
oh, for sure. Yeah,
okay.
for sure. I'm going to definitely be doing both.
Okay.
Even though I do rap and I sing, I'm working on meshing them together.
Okay.